I have here one of our Siberian elms which we grow in our field, and I took it out of the flower pot. I must have taken it out of the field maybe 10 years ago, and it was potentially like a twin trunk tree. And it was annoying me so much that I have someone here doing a one-to-one, and they were asking about elms. So this is Siberian elm, the closest thing to the English elm. And what I did, after taking it out of the pot, I removed all that soil and I found that it's got a beautiful base there. My first inclination was to look at this as the potential front. Rather ugly tree, and the possibility of carving that, making this the leader, shortening that. But while I was teasing the root, when I took the pot out and started teasing the root, if you home in on this, you look at the beautiful nebari here, this root base, all those beautiful roots, that this now looks like a better front. So I don't know what to do. And if I were to do that, I would probably, if I were to keep it as two trees, I can still separate it. If I prized it hard enough, it would split over there like that. It would split and I'd get two trees out. But rather than split it, I could do something drastic and make it a twin trunk. So let me show you what I'm about to do. I won't go crazy with my mini chainsaw, but I will just use the silky saw, and I will take this part out and leave a new leader. Don't ask me how I take the decisions, but somehow I get a feel for the tree. Usually twin trunks are better with one trunk tall and one trunk short. So that will become a new leader. I can pare it down to get a better taper. No rush to do that. That's a bit thick. I need to pare that down. Usually we don't need inward growing branches. If it's a twin trunk, this really doesn't have a role to play. We will develop that, maybe develop that as the new leader. Very hard, the wood. Elm wood is ever so hard. And then we can either carve that or just cut it off. I still reckon that there's no harder wood than the elm wood. It is really hard. I believe in Spain they have a saying, as tough as the old elms. Okay, I won't show you me cutting all that. I will cut it off. And this part we could either carve or cut off and get a better taper. Okay. I've cut off that to give a chamfer to create a new leader, and I cut off that dead bit. So I've created a more amenable trunk. So what we started off as the back has now become the front, and with just a little bit of wire, let's see the difference we can make. Wire those two branches. Now I always take the wire from the back and because I have to travel up the trunk to reach the top, I will go around about once, like so, and then take it there. You see the beautiful pad formation. The branches form a natural pad, you see. Already without any training, the pad has started to form. You can do something to this. Virtually an instant bonsai. In fact, I've got another idea. Looking at the tree like this would also make like a nice twin trunk, looking at it this way. So it doesn't have to be full face on. We could do this, but looking at it like this is also possible. I've always say, keep an open mind and you will find endless possibilities. By the way, the camera person is Angela, one of our YouTube fans who come with her husband. So they don't want to appear on YouTube, but they're enjoying the workshop nevertheless. Okay, so already looking nice, isn't it? Huh? I was saying you can look at the tree like that as the front, you know. Mm-hmm. That would still be nice, half hidden. So we have scores of trees like this on our nursery, in our fields. Siberian Elm. I don't think this is English elm. Siberian Elm. So with just a few pieces of wire, I will show you how we can transform this. one more piece of wire and we'll be there. Around the top. So creating bonsai is about having imagination. Just have a little bit of imagination to envisage the shapes of the trees. Now isn't that easy, isn't it? You wouldn't think that it would have turned out this way. What we thought was the back is now front with that beautiful root. And here we have the makings of a decent tree, twin trunk. Rather than split it into two, we still managed to create basically a triangular shape and a nice crown. And given 1 year, because elms are so vigorous, it'll be a complete tree. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this.
Thank you.
So here we are. I think it only took like half an hour to do it, not even that. We just chopped off the top from this side. This was the branch that was chopped off, and that's all. And we pared the dead stump from that side, creating a taper. We are going to now let that rot in time. That will rot away, make a nice natural hollow. We can seal it if we wish. But there you are, the makings of a very nice twin trunk Siberian elm. And if I can remind you, it had beautiful nebari there. And you can see the nebari going into the soil, those lovely roots there. And all in the space of about half an hour. There you go. So this was another workshop that we did.